All right, Ulysses Arrow here with an update on this summer's concert season, the August concert season in Toronto. So this week, I saw Rush at the ACC, or should I say Scotiabank Arena, which is what it's called now. And maybe tomorrow or next year, it's going to be called RBC Place, or maybe how about Canadian Tire Showroom. I mean, this constant changing of venue names is just crazy. Now, the week before, I went to see Guns N' Roses in on their world tour. Great show again. Axl was on form. Slash can hold an audience of 60,000 people in the palm of his hand with a guitar riff like Jimmy Page or Jimi Hendrix. Great stuff. But here's the problem. It was out at Rogers Stadium, which is at the new Downsview subway station. Out of town, and when you do get to the subway station, it's like a 12-15 minute walk and a huge crowd of people to actually get to the venue, and good luck if it's raining, because you're going to get poured down upon through the whole show. And here's the second and bigger problem. Rogers Stadium. Thousands of people, including myself, went to Rogers Centre to see the show, okay? And because that's where Guns N' Roses played 3 years ago. Only to be told, no, it's not at Rogers Centre. It's at Rogers Stadium, way out at Downsview. Confusion. Why do we have Rogers Centre, Rogers Arena, Rogers School of Management, and I don't know what else Rogers? Let's keep things simple and clear. How about we stick to the old name for Rogers Centre, which is the original Skydome. Make things very easy for everybody. These name changes gotta go. And while we're on the subject of name changes, what the hell is Toronto City Council doing changing the name of Dundas Square to something no one can pronounce and no one's ever going to remember? It's foolishness. Never mind the factual errors and stupid politics behind the name change. It makes us look like we have an identity crisis, like we're walking around with our thumbs in our mouths and our pants between our legs. We don't know who we are. Gotta stop. So, who's to blame for the Sixers' identity crisis? Why are you in my face, man? Probably first of all, we've got to blame a do-nothing, incompetent city council, city mayor, and city planning, who are approving the destruction of affordable housing, heritage listed affordable housing, heritage protected, in favor of 47-story tall towers, condo towers that nobody wants to buy anymore. And the only market for these super towers is dirty criminal money from overseas. It's being laundered through these massive condo constructions. Second of all, who's to blame for the Sixers, for Toronto's identity crisis? It's the fat man at Queen's Park. And here we are, over my shoulders, Queen's Park. We've got to blame him and his gang of cronies feeding off the public trough. And finally, number 3, we've got Justin Pierre Elliott Trudeau, whose reign of terror over 10 years completely decimated this country. Okay? And so his divide and conquer and step on the middle class politics have done more damage than any other prime minister in the country's history. It was all directed by his offshore handlers. Okay, and his replacement, Marcus Carney, well, Justin Trudeau was a student of this kind of black politics, nihilistic politics. Marcus Carney has a black belt in this black art. All right. Oh, shit. Here's an idea. Why don't we rename Toronto York? After all, that was the original name given to Toronto by the Palms when they ran this show in the 1700s. Now, of course, there's a bit of confusion with New York, south of the border, but to avoid that, we could call Toronto Old York, to make that clear. I mean, come on, people, are we going to allow corporate greed, corporate machinations, and corporate government to rule us here and destroy whatever vestige there is of pride, individuality, culture, and pride of place? Is that what's going to happen? I mean, if that's the route we want to go down, let's just make it really easy for all future name changes and just settle on Rogerstown. That might work. Or what about Westonville, after the family that owns virtually every shop we drop our money at, including Shoppers Drug Mart and Loblaws. Rogerstown, I think that's the one, and we'll avoid any other future corporate name changes.
Sie family, family,